So this is the nursery. And about 5 years ago, I was prepping this for our very firstborn son, and I have so many memories, so many nostalgic memories about putting this nursery together. So it looks different now than when I first started it, but let me just show you some pictures and reminisce a little bit about the work that went into this room. We live in an old 1900 farmhouse and there's hardly any closets. And so my husband, who's very handy at carpentry work and remodeling, he went ahead and we remodeled this one wall, and he put in like cupboards that were like set into the wall, and they actually bump into our bedroom as well. And then that's where we were able to put the changing table. And fun fact, this is a changing table that was mine when I was a baby, and I just went and repainted it for the nursery. So that was a huge improvement, as this nursery is just kind of a section off of the hallway, off of sort of where our bedroom is. And so having the cupboard set in was a huge help. We painted the room a light gray with white trim, and I was hoping at the time that this would be kind of a neutral color that could go for many of our different children, and that was the plan. Now that we're expecting our second child, due here in a few months, I was thinking, oh, I'm not gonna do much to this room, I'm just gonna change up some of the accents. But lo and behold, the more we thought about it, we decided we're going to change it up a little bit more and do some more painting. Where all the cupboards and the changing table is, the wood grain is starting to show through and it looks really shabby. So it has been on our list to do, to repaint that and give it a fresh coat of white. And the more we got to looking at the walls, but there's parts of the wall that had been old wallpaper that we hadn't taken down, and that's starting to crack and peel. And then there's also a section behind the rocker where Xander would get on the rocker and just rock, and banged a big hole into the back, and Nolan wants to fix that. So it's not a huge room, and he volunteered to just paint everything, and I'm like, yay, definitely, because I don't paint much when I'm pregnant, and I'm very careful with the paints that I choose. So he's going to tackle painting this room for me, and we're going to give it a fresh look.
So the tip is, and I did not realize this till our second child is due to be born, but that second child will leave home, probably prematurely, if they do not have a nursery that is their own color. So even though this is probably 4 to 5 years old, this paint, it is very crucial that you give them their own color, because you'll pay for it later.
Is that a goof?
Yes, it is. So this is what I did when I was a little baby. I chewed it with my teeth when I was little.
Were you a little beaver?
Yep. There's all more.
Yep. Remember, there's a bunch of teeth marks. You think your little sister will do it too?
I believe so. I believe she'll chew up the whole crib. Maybe if I have a whole bunch of babies. They might chew up the whole crib.
I don't want a whole bunch of babies right now.
But we have a whole bunch about that many gender reveals. They'll chew up the whole crib.
Dad say to a whole bunch of babies.
What do you say about a whole bunch of babies, Dad?
I think it's an excellent idea.
But
Just kidding.
If there's 89 babies,
oh my.
If there's 89 babies, they'll fill the whole house.
Yeah, we don't want 89 babies.
Warm butters.
You don't have to be smart. No need to dress up for me to see that you're a good man. You're a good man, a real good man.
When I had set out to do this room, I didn't want it to turn into just this huge project. And so my plan was that even though I would have liked a fresh coat on the changing table and the crib, especially since the crib had teeth marks on it, I just decided it was way too much work and not worth it. However, when Nolan was finished painting all the white cabinets The changing table really looked grungy. It was very yellow shining through underneath once again. And so I decided I was going to give that a once over coat really quickly. And I had also been planning to change the colors of the doors and drawers simply because it wouldn't go with the theme I had in mind. So I did end up giving the cabinet a one quick coat of paint, and while it didn't cover up everything, I really liked how it turned out. It took the yellow away and just made it nice and white. It still had some of the scuffing showing through, but I didn't mind that at all. Now let Mom get it.
Dad lets me dip it in.
Well, I'm not Dad.
You're funny.
Or over the kitchen floor. I don't want it to get everywhere. I'm trying to be careful.
Mom, I need some more.
Yeah. When we had redid the room for Xander, we had just put like a piece of plywood that was actually more meant for a wall underneath where the cabinet was, and it mimicked hardwood. When Nolan went to paint this, he had taped it. It kind of pulled up the veneer or the paper on top of that and didn't look very nice. So I just went and bought like a roll of laminate that you use for countertops. It was just a peel and stick that you stuck down to the floor, and it really transformed the room. So that was definitely a nice little inexpensive improvement that just topped everything off. That was definitely a quick and easy fix. I think the roll was like around $20, so it gave it a really new fresh look. No, it's not made for walking on, but we won't be walking on it. Our changing table is just sitting on it. So we're done. And then last of all, we swapped out the knobs and the pulls with gold ones. Previously, they had a little bit of the aqua color in, and I was trying to get that out of the room, and I thought gold would just accent all the white nicely.
Golden handle.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
I do too. Okay, shut it. Let's get another one.
Oh.
Can you get another one out?
Okay.
Alright, the painting is all finished. I felt a little bit bad because we thought it was just going to take like a day, and it ended up taking Nolan like 3 days. Bless his heart for doing that, because I'm always a little bit nervous with painting when I'm pregnant. It's been a little while, and I'm ready now to tackle all the fun stuff of decorating and putting the room together. I'm also super grateful. I have teamed up with a few brands that have helped me furnish this nursery. So if there's anything you see that you like, I will have links to description to everything I can find that I didn't get in a thrift store or something like that. And I will have also some discount codes for you guys for some of the things like the curtains and some other really cool things in here. So that's super fun, exciting, and thanks to some of the brands that had sent me things that just helped spice up my nursery that I probably wouldn't have gotten otherwise. So thanks a million. Now let's get into setting up the nursery. I'm glowering at this crib because I really want to get my crib set up tonight, and I want to raise the mattress level, but I'm just not sure how I'm going to get in there and unloosen all the nuts. I was going to have Nolan help me, but he's coming home late tonight. I really want to get it done, but I'm not sure how I'm going to accomplish it. If I can't even roll out of bed, how am I supposed to like bend over and get in there to like loosen up nuts? I don't know.
Loosen up nuts and breaking nuts.
Can you pull? 1, 2, 3. Oh! Okay, now pull right here.
I can't get it real well. Okay, I'll stand back.
Ugh, it was hard.
Look, don't put it down. I control it.
Go.
Oh, this is great. Look at those sliders.
You might have to get Dad's muscles.
Yeah, but Dad'll be late. So we need to do the work.
I know, but how's Mom supposed to pull this if it won't go? There it goes. Oh, I bent it.
Oh, you're strong like you worked out with.
One Google search later.
Yeah, you take that one off.
And I'll get the bottom.
I'll take these off over here. Can we push it? How high should we go?
Maybe about 5 feet. Okay, I'll dump all them in.
Pull that little spring.
Phew, now cooking with peanut oil. Dad always says that.
Dad does always say that, huh?
Now land it soft and perfect.
All right, I can't wait to show you the final reveal. I had so much fun doing this nursery, way more fun than I ever expected. So let me know below if you think this tomboy pulled it off. So starting with the curtains, I actually got this from a company called Lush Decor. And I had chosen these because they matched the bedding that I really wanted. So I started this room by thinking, you know what type of bedding, what type of style do I want? And I'll show you in a bit what I chose, but then I found curtains that I felt matched that very well. They do have ruffles, which I'm not really a frilly person like I said before, but in this case I really liked it because it added the extra texture because I have lots of whites and neutrals in this room. So I needed some more texture, and I feel like it gave that where I could still like have a white curtain, like neutral, where it's not, your eyes are just immediately taken to the curtains, because this is a really small room. My windows are very narrow and it looked way too full to have 2 panels on each window, so I decided to just do 1 panel down the center and draw them together. And I got these little gold clips off of Amazon. By the way, I'm going to have everything linked below once again. And of course I hung up sort of like the paper sheer blinds behind that to dim the light coming in because the sun really shines through. They're not blackout shades, but they do definitely filter the light enough that the baby can sleep well. So yeah, I was super happy with these curtains and how they pulled the room together. If you want to get some of these yourself, I actually got a discount code for you guys from Lush Decor. You can get 30% off of these curtain panels putting in the code The Mennonite Mom. I'll have the information down below. Next up is the crib set. When I did Xander's, I completely made his. Yeah, it's just funny how things change, but back then it was very much the bright colors, and I really like the room and I still love it looking back. It just has so many memories. Well, I'm not completely on board with everything that's neutral these days, where there's hardly any color. I still like my color. There is something so nice about a little girl nursery, I think, with like all the whites and the soft colors. I just think it goes with a girl, and then just little pops of color here and there, and so that's what I wanted to do. And I just could not find a bedding set that I liked until I ran across this one. This one is from Levtex Baby. I found it on Amazon, and I once again love the crispy white. And like I said before, I was not a lacy frilly person, but like the blanket that came with it, I just felt like it was, I don't know, it just jived with me. I like the texture. It's very much similar to the curtains. They matched. So yeah, the whole set came with the skirt, the blanket, the crib sheet. However, they had more, I'm not sure what the design is called. I'm thinking chevron, but that's not it. That's the stripes. Anyway, the bed sheet that came with this, you'll see it if you click on the link. And I had seen another setup where they had the stars, and I really liked how that offset just like all the white. So I ordered a second crib sheet, which obviously you want more than one because you're constantly changing them out. So the star crib sheet did not come with this. I ordered that separately, but it does come with a crib sheet. Wow, just making up the crib with fresh new sheets. Having it lifted is starting to make this feel really real. Now this was purely for looks, so obviously you're not supposed to have extra pillows and stuff in a crib with a baby, especially when they're little, but I decided to do the throw pillow thing just for looks for now. And the one pillow that I got is from an Etsy shop that has 5 stars, super ratings. They have so many beautiful pillow covers. You need to check them out. Shandana is a mom to a 5-month-old baby girl, and she's running this small business on her own. So make sure to go check out Weaves and Looms Co. She is offering you all 15% off if you put in the code Janine15, and I'll have that down in the description. And so they sent me this larger pillow cover. I think I got the 20-inch. It's kind of like a cream natural white, so I really like the solid color, but the tassels gave it sort of that extra texture and character that can tend to be missing when you have so many neutrals and white colors. And then I found like a little round blush colored pink pillow at Hobby Lobby. And then I also ordered this little sheep on Amazon, put the 3 in the corner, and I feel it just really topped off the finishing touches to the crib. Now with all these whites and neutrals, I knew I wanted color because I'm the type of person, I love color. I was trying to decide, well, what do I want to hang up behind the crib? Because this is sort of the one place that you can have a little bit of decor that's not, because my room is really small. I ran across this saying, in a field of roses, she is a wildflower. Anyway, I was looking at Etsy, and I ran across these prints, these digital prints, and I immediately knew that that was going to be the prints for behind the crib. This lady is so talented. Her Etsy shop is called BB Holmes Design, and she creates this art herself. She's a stay-at-home mom of 3, and she calls herself an obsessively creative person, and you can definitely tell it when you're scrolling through her Etsy shop. She loves what she does, and it really shows. She is offering you guys 20% off. I'll have the codes down below. The main thing that I really love about this is the colors. It's like these light tones, and the flowers are these poppies, and I'm a big fan of like poppies and daisies and sunflowers. Like, yeah, I'm more of a wildflower type of person than like your roses and that type of thing. And so when I saw it with all the beautiful colors, it just clicked. I'm like, these are the colors I need. They're soft and yet sort of bright, and they add that extra character and punch. Anyway, my knight in shining armor is helping once again without complaining. At least outwardly. I'm lower. Are you really
I saw some white stuff go down.
No. You want to find a stone? There, you need to get down, bud. In a field of roses, she is a wildflower, unless it's a he.
That would be a disappointment.
I really do think we should get one more ultrasound. Boy, the level says it's right on.
Perfectos.
What went ting?
Probably one of those things. This was a real win for me, and then I ordered the frames off of Amazon. I'll have them linked below. They were thicker frames, which I like, but the glass was glued in, so I just actually popped the glass out. It took a little bit of prying because I don't like the glare of the glass, so I just put it in without glass. All right, moving over to this section where the changing table is, I have one more Etsy shop and I want to shout out. It's a really cute name. It's called The Giggling Peanut. Her name is Christine. She is a mom of 2 little girls, and she learned to sew right before her first baby was born. And then that passion turned into her shop, which she stated has been such a great blessing to her as she can stay home and raise her girls. So if you want to support another stay-at-home mom, she's offering 10% off to you guys as well. And she sent me this changing pad cover, which I love. I love the faux fur. There's just something about having this soft material to lay your little baby down on. It just looks so comfortable and cozy, and you change them on. I'm just gushing, aren't I? I am obviously on the homeward stretch ready to meet this little one. But anyway, so I really like the soft faux fur. It doesn't quite match the blush, but you don't really notice it because it's off to the side. And I really like that pop of color also that it puts into all the white from the changing table corner. So if you want to get your own, she's got lots of different colors, and she's offering you guys 10% off. Links down in the description. And then last of all, the crowning piece, I feel, that just tied the entire room together. It's an olive tree. And that was my faux olive tree that I put in the corner, and it's from a company called Rustic Reach. It's another Etsy shop. They have so many beautiful, beautiful faux plants. They have pots, pottery, baskets. Like, really, you need to check them out. So Rustic Reach is offering you guys 10% off if you spend $30, 12% off if you spend $50, 15% off when you spend $80. So all that information is down below. They also sent me this belly basket, a larger one that I'm using for laundry in the corner. I like the texture on that as well. And so that goes really nicely. But the tree, there's a lot of trees that are like the faux kind. I'm saying that correctly, right? It's faux, F-A-U-X. It has beautiful color. I just love the colors of the tree, the little figs on it, little purple figs. And then the underside of the leaf is kind of more, what it used to call it, a sage green, like a lighter green. And then the upper side of the leaf is more your deeper green. And the reason I went for this tree is I was looking over reviews, and everyone was raving about it, saying this is like the only olive tree that was fake that they've seen that really looked like the real thing. And so I'm like, hey, this would be great if I could have this. And so they so kindly sent it. When I put it in the corner, it just made everything come together and just pop. Like, it brought out the warmth of the room, and it just brought in that pop of color that just tied everything together. And so I totally love it, although I do recognize I'm gonna have to probably shove it a little bit farther away from the crib once she's old enough to start standing up and reaching for things, because we don't want her choking on any leaves or berries. But for now, we're not worrying about that. Oh, I forgot to mention, just in the corner here, I had gotten a lamp off of Facebook Marketplace for like 10 bucks. I was like, man, I don't feel like spending $40, $50 for a lamp. Do I really need to do that? So I went on Facebook and I found the perfect one I feel just fit in. Then I got like the little rose vase and a flower and the little green ball, whatever they're called, at Hobby Lobby. I just grabbed an old piece of burlap that I had around for kind of a placemat or whatever for underneath it. Placemat, doily. What do you call things these days? My brain doesn't work. I'm not a decorator. Like, I don't do this for a living. I don't know what things are called. I just know what I kind of like. But anyway, it's the only thing I had around. I don't think it quite goes with everything, but it doesn't really matter. I do like it. Yeah, that's my nursery. It's made me so much more excited. And yeah, I'm just so glad I redid everything, because there's something about creating and designing that just makes me come alive, and it's not like I'm always doing it. So when I do get the opportunity and everything just kind of comes together, it just invigorates me. So I hope you enjoyed this, and a few more weeks, hopefully, we'll get to meet our little girl and introduce her to you all. Take care. Thanks for following, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.